someone's not in the best of moods. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't...
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Nitpick.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the... Impossibly stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable. Presumes her sheer will. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some...
Is she playing dumb? She's...
Aha. You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the... All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura. And...
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer...
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be... First things first. Follow me to the end. Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of... To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial...
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is.
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put... Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way... This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia...
What? Alright, well, time on staying here then.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, always stay... Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. I see. Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinary. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your... Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Get to work. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Huh? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first. Over countless battles, not once have you lost. And had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you? For your firm commitment to enforcing the rule. You bring honor to the title of... Now these two return once more to this space. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years... Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to pulverize the ocean and turn day into night. And the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yes, you have endured. I will endure forever. Shine down. Witness the final calamity. Illusion shattered. Inferior. There is no escape! Eternity is in my hands! The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed! There is no escape! Inferior! Illusion shattered! Inferior! There is no escape! Purge all obstacles! Inferior! Purge all obstacles! Inferior! Shine down! Now you shall perish! Witness the final calamity! Perish! Illusion shattered! Inferior! Transcend all constraints! Eternity is in my hands! Shine down! Illusion shattered! Inferior! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Inferior! Purge all obstacles! This is the... I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But a will that cannot be eroded has... You need not worry about the future. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied... Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and whenever I think of this... I feel something stir the blade that I inherited from Makoto. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle. This power is beyond the limit. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond... When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hand, it was at once a familiar feeling. and a strange one. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall know from this day forth that I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have changed. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not but as a warrior, I look forward to the It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the a convoluted way to reach you, but... well, there was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive... but... everything happened so suddenly. I've always felt terrible for I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you. A little... Did you know what was about to happen? I had some sense of it. That place... in my present form, I can no longer perceive time. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. Don't look down on me. See? It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for... Here, take it. But it is you who must take the most
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh?
Is it really?
Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precise. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has...
I don't fully understand yet.
Well, I'm not convinced...
I know what you mean. Perhaps Makoto got a higher... Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would...
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's
No. But I understand why now.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so...
Ugh. Now we see who's...
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving... And obviously I played my part. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly. You were repeating your wishes to... At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed... Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most... The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone...
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were...
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. My first thought was... Has a great... But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You too have my thanks. You have...
A, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no...
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking. After all, you saw Makoto in the...
I only heard her voice. I'll be fine. It brought a few I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant... She even factored my immaturity into her... It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived. I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from... Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never...
Makoto said the exact...
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder... Does that qualify me to... Actually, no. Forget that.
We will have to end the frivolities there. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things... After that...
Really?
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking forward to it.